This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, July 8th, through this coming Sunday, July 14th, 2019. You know, there's a lot of energy being unpacked this week. This is because of last week's new moon total solar eclipse. And we are into this summer's eclipse season, so you may be feeling the effect of what's trying to get your attention, because that's what eclipses do. They highlight the areas we need to work on, the places we have fears or negativity, and the growth opportunity and the energy that needs to be improved. Our lives are a series of cycles and layers. Some are filled with wonderful energy, others are the middle ground, just moving along energy, and others are the hard subjects, the emotionally difficult areas. And as we experience each cycle and layer, we move ahead in our lives. And as we progress and address our lessons, growth, karma, and core values, we clear the more difficult areas, and our cycles and layers become more pleasant and positive experiences. The problems occur when we avoid doing the work, when we mask any pain or confusion, when we are in denial of our life path and all of that it entails. So the sooner we address the things we may not like and release them, and the sooner we embrace our awakening, the sooner every phase of our lives is going to be filled with the love and connection on every level that we desire. So in this eclipse season, pay attention to the thoughts you may have that are worrying you. Worry signals the places we are out of alignment. Worry blocks the flow of goodness. Worry is a symptom of deeper underlying stress that can be addressed and released without negative consequences. Don't get lost down the rabbit hole of worry. Instead, understand you are surrounded by loving guides that you can delegate to the things you fear. Allow them to remove stressors and clear the energy of your life. Breathe into your heart. Close your eyes and focus on the feelings of trust and safety. Know that you are okay and on the right path. Know you are protected and surrounded by loving assistance. Imagine opening your hands and arms and just letting go of anything you feel is holding you back or standing in your way to happiness. Imagine the fact that you came here for a joy-filled, stress-free life, and that's your birthright. Start fresh today. Be mindful to not get lost in emotions. Release your fears to a higher power. Focus on the goodness in front of you, no matter how small. Start with one step, and before you know it, you will be running free. I am here to help you clear the energy and align to your happiest life. With the reading, you're going to connect to your council of spirit guides to address all you need to understand and clear away, allowing you to open up the layers and open up those cycles so that you can move forward and forward in alignment to your soul's desires and enjoy living your highest potential. We're going to answer your questions and give you insight and alignment for those soul's desires and explore your lifetime blueprint. So also explore my website. All the information is on there for you to get your reading and to learn more about what I do if you have any questions. My website is spiritpathways.net. And we have beautiful, juicy amethyst this week. Amethyst helps with healing. Amethyst helps with emotional balance. So, let's pull these 9 cards and see what we get for the energy of this week. go through here, focusing on the best energy, best message. All right, there we go. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to lay these out and go over each one to give you a complete reading for the energy of this week and how you can use it to your best advantage. All right, here we go. Starting with the King of Wands. What fantastic energy. He's all about what inspires you. What is your authentic expression in your life? Where do you want to take action on things that are going to create the outcomes that you want to experience? He is these lizards, these chameleons. They're all eating their tails, or they completely blend and adjust to their environment. So how can you better blend and adjust to your environment? The lions are strength. He's got one on his necklace and some on his thrones. Strength. You're stronger than you realize. And that's the card in the middle, so I know it's going to be a theme this week. You're stronger than you realize. You're not going to be given anything you can't handle. So what inspired, amazing, authentic ideas do you have that are going to bring you the outcomes you want? Because King, he's outcomes. What have you been sprouting, these ideas on his wand that you want to bring out to the world? And the Empress completely supports you in this. She's the nurturing, gestation. What is it that you want to give birth to? What are you passionate about? What do you love? She's very much emotional alignment to what you love and all the details that you want to put in place to live that life of passion. Live that life that you're authentically doing the things that thrill you so much. So think about in your life, you know, if you hate your job, think about what if I could do anything on earth that I wanted to, what would that be? Just play with it. Imagine. Dream. You're not hurting anything by dreaming, and actually you're helping it immensely, because the dreaming and the fantasizing gets you into alignment for what you want to enjoy. And then that gives you, this is the highest card in the major arcana, the world. It's everything turns out the way you want. Everything is fully developed. That's the four corners here. All the areas of your life being fully developed. You've got the knowledge and the wisdom and the experience and the victory, the big victory wreath. And there you are in the wands. You're connected above and below. It's fantastic energy to assure you everything's going to be okay. This month, this week, last week, it might seem a bit difficult. And that's just that eclipse season, digging up all the things that emotionally you need to deal with. And once you clear those emotions, then you get straight on this energy. And this is exactly what you need, the King of Wands, the Empress, in the world, to move forward. Now, the Knight of Swords, he says, get all your information. Do your research. Don't be impulsive. Don't rush forward before you have enough information. Do the background work. Build the foundation. Make sure you've crossed every T and dotted every I. This is methodical. This is the details. Paying attention to those, because if you rush in, if you get impulsive, you're just going to have to go back and dot those I's again and cross those T's. So do it up front. Do it so you're prepared. And then the center card, our lovely Strength. There you are. This lion represents your challenges. And she's petting that lion all around his mouth. He's completely tamed. She tamed him with compassion. So those things that you feel are challenges, you need to just love them. You need to forgive them. And I know that's a difficult concept, and maybe you're not ready for forgiveness yet. But just love them like you would an innocent child. And it diffuses some of those fears and goofy emotions around challenges that may be facing you right now. This infinity symbol above her head reminds you that you are always divinely connected. You cannot lose your divine connection. No one can take it from you. Nothing can separate you from that. That is a permanent fact of being a living soul here on earth. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you're not supposed to lose yourself in that human experience. You're supposed to actually rise above it and be in a high vibrational place where you can observe it from the higher divine perspective. So you're observing what's in the 3D, which is the stress and the ego and the drama and the challenges and the fears and the goofiness. You don't have to get down and dance with that stuff. You don't have to emotionally lose yourself in those things. Just pick the higher ground. Just observe it with loving compassion. And that's going to help you rise above and be able to move forward more easily. And I absolutely adore that we have the Four of Cups as the next card, because look at this. Here you are, you might be a bit bored or frustrated or feeling that what you've been doing is no longer giving you what you need. Where you've been is you're done with that. Now, when we stay in something too long that we're not supposed to be doing, it sort of becomes negative energy, because that's the way the universe is trying to get you to move on. This no longer is yielding benefits. But look up here, this little cloud, this little hand holding this little cup. This is the divinely sent opportunity. It comes from the compassion and all this inspiration and authentic alignment to what you want to create. This you don't have to figure it out. It's divinely sent. But you do need to raise your vibration so you're no longer looking at this. Raise your eyes, raise your breath, raise your heart so you can see this opportunity. So you can embrace this opportunity. It's there for you. It's patiently and lovingly waiting for you to recognize it. And you don't have to keep putting that off. The longer you tell the story of lack or what's not happening down here in these cups, the longer you don't recognize this. So just stop telling this story. You can just start right now with a big deep breath. This is, wow, I'm excited. There's new opportunities for me. And thank you for raising my vibration so that I can recognize them. Nice. Then we got the cards of I'm a little worried about money, which, you know, people, that's a default pattern. We assign a lot of importance to money, and money is energy, just like air and sunlight and water. It's there, and we need it to survive on Earth. So it's always going to be provided for you. Here's your money, and it's inside of this nice, big, green, luscious, abundant infinity symbol. The infinity symbol is holding your money. So you might be worried, little worry face there. It's ups and downs. Oh, the money, it comes and it goes and it's up and down. But it's divinely held for you. So don't overthink it. Again, don't focus on the lack. Focus on the goodness that's coming. Focus on how money's always there, and money is just so amazing and incredible, and I'm going to open up to allow those abundant opportunities. And then the Four of Pentacles here says, when you do have money, don't hang on to it too tightly, because that miserly, you know, just that shuts energy down. It's not going to get you anywhere. As you give, you receive. So you want to be generous. You know, if someone comes over, you offer them, you know, a glass of water. You offer them something cool and refreshing to drink. And that's because, you know, if you turn on the tap, water flows and there's no end to it. It's always there. So money is the same thing. You can help people with money, but it's just about being generous. You know, leave the tip. Leave the extra little bit. You know, don't be lending people you don't know very well large amounts of money. That's not that energy. This is just be generous, be kind, be thoughtful, to open up that energy to realize that everything's okay. Money always will build for you. And then here you are. This fantastic Three of Wands, our last card. That's you embarking on your journey. And out here in the bay, see those little ships? Your ships are coming in. So as you stand here, preparing to embark on your journey, think about what you're going to do with all this abundance that's on those ships. How are you going to use it? How are you going to enjoy it? How is it going to expand your life and your experiences and all that adventure and all the wonderful alignment for you? This is go ahead. Enjoy the prospect of moving forward. These are amazing cards. I love how these unfolded. To reassure you, you're on your path. What inspires you? Pay attention to being authentically in alignment with what really makes you happy so that you do enjoy this journey. So that, because that's what life is. Life is not a destination. It's not about just, oh, I've got to get to this one place and then everything's going to be okay. No. Everything we do unfolds the next steps, unfolds the next level. That destination of the relationship or the job or the marriage or the move, it's just another step in the journey. It's not the end point. Happily ever after means we keep going. We keep experiencing. That's what we came here for. That's what all the excitement is about. So enjoy it and prepare your journey. Think about your journey. Make sure that it is mindfully in alignment with what you adore, what you cannot wait to experience, what you're so excited to wake up to every morning. These divine and amazing opportunities that are here for you and are available for you. Breathe and raise your vibration. Deal with any emotional fallout that you need to because of the eclipse season. Get a reading. Let's get your energy cleared. Let's get your understanding. Let's get your answers so that you can really tap into what inspires you, so that you can really open that energy to living your best life, living your highest potential. It's all here for you. So the readings, the information, it's on my website, spiritpathways.net. I can't wait to connect with you and your beautiful council of guides. So, and I have openings all week. You don't have to wait a long time for your reading. I have openings pretty much every day. So we can get everything addressed soon. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.